Have you ever stopped to wonder if the people in your life are there for you or for themselves? It's a question that hit me hard recently. Picture this. You're always the one reaching out, making plans, lending a hand. But when the tables turn, silence. That's right. I'm talking about those so-called friends who are like shadows, disappearing when you need them most. It's a painful realization, but one we often overlook. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of relationships, the genuine, the fake, and the confusingly in-between. We're unraveling the subtler, yet significant signs that show whether someone is in it for you or just for what you can offer them. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to share isn't just eye-opening, it's life-changing. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be equipped to see your relationships in a whole new light, ensuring you surround yourself with people who genuinely value and respect you. Let's get into it and uncover the truth behind our connections. Before we dive in, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video, because trust me, you won't want to miss a single part of this eye-opening journey, and your support means the world to us here on the channel. The first sign: unbalanced effort. When you find yourself constantly being the initiator in any relationship, always the one making plans, reaching out, or putting in the effort, it's a clear sign of unbalanced effort. This imbalance can leave you feeling underappreciated and overextended. As Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In the context of relationships, this means recognizing when the effort is one-sided and deciding how to respond in a way that preserves your self-respect and emotional well-being. Unbalanced effort in a relationship is like rowing a boat with one oar. You keep going in circles, never really reaching anywhere. Jim Rohn, a renowned motivational speaker, emphasized the importance of mutual effort in any successful relationship. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If the people closest to you aren't contributing equally to the relationship, it might be time to reevaluate who you're sharing your boat with. Tony Robbins, a figure synonymous with personal development, talks about the significance of setting standards for ourselves. He says, "We should all be living by design and not by default." Applying this to relationships, if you find yourself always taking the initiative, it might be time to design a new standard for your relationships, one where mutual effort is key. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, offers wisdom that applies here. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Sometimes the imbalance in effort can be more about perception than reality. It's important to communicate openly with the other person. Maybe they're unaware of how their actions, or lack thereof, are impacting you. Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In the context of unbalanced relationships, this could mean listening to the actions or inactions of others as much as their words. Actions often speak louder than words, and a lack of effort in their actions might be telling you something important about the relationship. Lastly, Brian Tracy, a well-known self-development author, points out, "Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, 'What's in it for me?'" In relationships characterized by unbalanced effort, you might find that the other person is more focused on what they can get rather than what they can give. True friendship and meaningful relationships are about mutual giving and support. The second sign, they're only there when they need something. When you notice that someone in your life only appears when they need your help or want something from you and then vanish when you need support, it's a significant red flag. This pattern of behavior highlights a transactional nature of the relationship where their presence is conditional on what they can gain from you. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor of Rome, once said, "Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life." This philosophy urges us to be mindful of our actions and the people we allow in our lives. If someone's actions towards you are solely based on their needs and conveniences, it might be time to question their role in your life story. Jim Rohn, a prominent figure in personal development, emphasized the importance of reciprocal relationships. He believed in the principle that you cannot expect to receive what you are not willing to give. In a healthy relationship, both parties should be willing to give and receive. If you find yourself in a situation where you are always the giver, it's a sign that the relationship is imbalanced. Tony Robbins, another influential motivational speaker, often talks about the power of authenticity in relationships. He said, "The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships." When a relationship lacks authenticity and mutuality, it undermines its quality and consequently its impact on your life. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, offered wisdom on the nature of friendship and relationships. A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver or doer. If the intention of the other person is only to be around when they need something, then the essence of true friendship is missing. Wayne Dyer, a renowned self-help author, once said, "How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours." This is particularly relevant in this context. You have the choice to accept this kind of behavior or to set boundaries that protect your well-being. Brian Tracy, known for his effective strategies on success and personal development, advises, "Develop an attitude of gratitude and give thanks for everything that happens to you." This includes recognizing the reality of your relationships. Gratitude for this awareness can empower you to make positive changes. The third sign, lack of personal interest. When you encounter someone who never inquires about your day, your feelings, or your life in general, but rather focuses solely on themselves, it raises a red flag in the relationship. A lack of personal interest can be a clear indicator that the relationship is one-sided, lacking the mutual care and concern that are foundational to any meaningful connection. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of mutual respect and interest in relationships, saying, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This analogy beautifully captures the essence of healthy relationships, where the well-being of each individual is vital to the health of the relationship as a whole. Jim Rohn, a renowned motivational speaker, often talked about the value of genuine relationships. He said, "Take interest in others as they are, not as you want them to be." This statement underscores the importance of showing genuine interest in others for who they are, not just for what they can offer or how they fit into your own narrative. Tony Robbins, a leader in the field of personal development, highlights the power of empathy and understanding in his teachings. He states, "To effectively communicate, we must realize that we are all different in the way we perceive the world. This perception extends to how we engage in relationships. Showing a genuine interest in someone else's world is a key element of meaningful and supportive relationships." Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, offers wisdom on the nature of friendship, saying, "True happiness is due to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This enjoyment often comes from genuine interactions with others, where both parties are interested in each other's present moments and feelings. Wayne Dyer, a respected figure in the self-help genre, spoke about the significance of selflessness in relationships. He said, "The more you extend kindness to yourself, the more it will become your automatic response to others." In a relationship, this kindness is shown through genuine interest in the other person's life. Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control. In the context of relationships, this means we can choose to show interest in others, but we cannot control whether or not they reciprocate. He stated, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Brian Tracy, known for his insights on success, reminds us, "The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance." Part of this gift is showing genuine interest in their lives, their feelings, and their experiences. The fourth sign, guilt tripping. Guilt tripping in a relationship is a form of emotional manipulation where a person uses guilt to influence your actions or decisions. This behavior is a significant red flag, indicating a lack of respect and understanding in the relationship. When someone frequently uses phrases like, "If you were really my friend, you would," to sway your decisions, it demonstrates a manipulative approach to the relationship, rather than one based on mutual respect and kindness. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once noted, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of guilt tripping, this means not responding in kind but rather maintaining your integrity and not allowing yourself to be swayed by manipulative tactics. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, offers insight into dealing with such situations. "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This is relevant when facing guilt tripping, as it reminds us that the power of these manipulative words often lies more in our perception of them than in their actual impact. Jim Rohn, a respected motivational speaker, emphasized personal responsibility in relationships. "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If your close circle includes people who regularly use guilt as a tool, it might be time to reassess these relationships and consider their influence on your life. Wayne Dyer, another influential figure in personal development, believed in the power of self-reliance and inner strength. He said, "How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours." When faced with guilt tripping, your reaction, choosing not to engage or feel pressured, is key to maintaining your emotional health. Tony Robbins, a renowned life coach, often talks about setting boundaries. "It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently." Consistently setting and enforcing boundaries is crucial in relationships where guilt tripping is prevalent. Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In the context of manipulative relationships, this could be interpreted as being vigilant and attentive to the manipulation tactics being used against us and responding with measured and thoughtful action rather than emotional reactions. Brian Tracy, known for his insights on personal success, advocates for self-respect in all aspects of life. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. By standing up against guilt tripping and refusing to be manipulated, you demonstrate self-respect, which in turn encourages others to treat you with the respect you deserve. The 5th sign, disrespect for your time and efforts. When someone consistently disrespects your time and efforts, either by canceling plans last minute or expecting you to always adjust to their schedule. It's a clear indicator of a lack of respect in the relationship. This behavior can leave you feeling undervalued and overlooked, as if your time and commitments are not as important as theirs. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the value of one's time and efforts when he said, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." This quote underscores the importance of valuing your own time and not allowing others to unduly influence or disrupt it. Jim Rohn, a prominent motivational speaker, believed in the significance of mutual respect in relationships, stating, "The way you treat others is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself. When someone consistently disrespects your time, it may reflect their own internal struggles or lack of self-respect, which they project onto others." Wayne Dyer, a renowned author and speaker in the field of self-development, spoke about the importance of self-worth. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. This perspective is particularly relevant in situations where your time and efforts are disrespected. Your reaction to such behavior is a measure of your own self-worth and self-respect. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, offered wisdom on the nature of time. "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This is especially pertinent in the context of relationships. If your time is constantly disrespected, it's crucial to consider whether such relationships are worth your precious and limited time. Tony Robbins, a leading life coach, often discusses the importance of setting boundaries in relationships. The only people who get upset about you setting boundaries are those who benefited from you having none. This quote is a powerful reminder that setting boundaries around your time is not only healthy, but also necessary for balanced relationships. Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control. Some things are in our control and others not. While you cannot control how others treat your time, you can control how you respond to such treatment and the boundaries you set. Brian Tracy, a well-known figure in personal development, highlighted the importance of mutual respect. Love only grows by sharing. You can only have more for yourself by giving it away to others. This extends to respect for each other's time and commitments in any relationship. The sixth sign, surface-level interaction. When interactions in a relationship remain at a surface level, lacking depth and emotional connection even after a significant amount of time, it's a sign of a one-sided relationship. This superficiality indicates a lack of genuine interest and investment in the relationship, which can be disheartening and unfulfilling. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of genuine human connections. People exist for the sake of one another. Teach them or bear with them. This quote underscores the idea that relationships should be about mutual growth and understanding. If the interactions remain shallow, it suggests a lack of true engagement and willingness to teach or bear with one another. Jim Rohn, a renowned motivational speaker, often spoke about the quality of relationships. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This emphasizes the importance of deep and meaningful relationships. If your interactions are consistently surface level, they may not be contributing positively to your personal growth. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, pointed out the importance of genuine companionship. True friends are not mirrors where we can always see ourselves reflected in a positive light. Real friendships and relationships go beyond surface-level pleasantries. They involve honest and sometimes challenging exchanges that foster personal and mutual growth. Wayne Dyer, a respected author and speaker in personal development, also touched on the quality of relationships. See the light in others and treat them as if that is all you see. This quote speaks to the idea of looking beyond the surface to understand and appreciate the deeper aspects of others. If this depth is lacking in a relationship, it's a sign that the connection might be superficial. Tony Robbins, a prominent life coach, highlights the importance of emotional depth. The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. A relationship without depth can limit the quality of your experiences and interactions with that person. Brian Tracy, known for his effective strategies on success and personal development, advises on the importance of mutual understanding in relationships. Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you're willing to work at it, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life. This suggests that improving the depth of a relationship requires effort and communication from both parties. Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This is relevant in the context of building deeper relationships. Active listening and genuine interest in the other person are key to moving beyond surface-level interactions. The 7th sign, absent in tough times. The true test of any relationship often comes during difficult times. When you face challenges, the presence or absence of someone can speak volumes about the strength and sincerity of your relationship with them. If they vanish when you are struggling, only to reappear when things are good again, it's a clear indication of a fair-weather friendship. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote is relevant in tough times, reminding us that our response to the absence of others is within our control. While we cannot force someone to be present in our difficulties, we can control how we react to their absence and what it means for our relationship. Jim Rohn, a significant figure in personal development, emphasized the value of adversity in relationships. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you face challenges. The absence of a friend in tough times is a challenge, but it also offers an opportunity for personal growth, helping you to understand who is truly supportive in your life. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of self-reliance. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. Even when others are absent in difficult times, we have the inner strength and resources to face our challenges. Wayne Dyer, a respected author and speaker, spoke about the significance of genuine relationships. Friends are God's way of apologizing for your family. True friends should be present in both good times and bad. Their absence when you need them most can be a wake-up call to re-evaluate the relationship. Tony Robbins, a well-known life coach, often discusses the power of resilience. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. When you notice someone's absence in tough times, it's a moment to decide what that relationship really means to you and whether it's worth continuing. Brian Tracy, an expert in personal success, believes in the power of positive relationships. The greatest gift you can give to others is your own personal development. When you improve yourself, you are better equipped to evaluate and nurture healthier relationships. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, taught about the importance of perspective. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The reaction to a friend's absence in tough times is crucial. It can either be a source of resentment or an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and independence. As we wrap up this journey through the signs of one-sided relationships, remember that the true value of friendship isn't measured by the ease of good times, but by the steadfast support during the tough ones. You deserve relationships that are as deep and genuine as your commitment to them. Remember, each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Now, take a moment to explore our playlist on the screen for more insights on building meaningful connections and nurturing your personal growth. Stay strong, stay wise, and surround yourself with people who truly value you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more empowering content. Thank you for being part of this journey with us.